I remember one of my mentors one time, long time ago, 30 years ago, said you can't just put one fishing pole in the water and then complain about having nothing to eat. I thought that was really interesting, and you're probably wondering, what the hell does this have to do with real estate? Let me tell you. Chris Stafford here, 30 plus year listing agent. I'm still working in San Francisco as a listing agent, so I know what's working and what's not working. Also a member of the Listing Collective. I started it to help other listing agents around the country get into the high end and get consistent listings. And what does this fishing pole thing have to do with anything? Well, it all has to do with something that I've always said throughout my whole career, and that is that you want to have more than one way to get listings. You want to have at least 3 streams of listings coming into your business, because if one fails, guess what? You're dead in the water. You know, a lot of times, people just concentrate. I'm talking to a lot of listing agents right now, as a matter of fact, that are looking to get into the Listing Collective. And they're really, for some reason, a lot of them now are just really relying on their sphere of influence. And they're doing a really bang-up job calling their sphere of influence and sending out postcards 8 times a year for all the holidays and everything. But they're just relying on that. And when that dries up, you have inconsistent, dead in the water business. And that's really what the biggest problem is. Now, if you can have at least minimum of 3 different streams of income, different streams of listings, then if one falls off the charts, then you have another one that's going to hopefully add into your listing pipeline. So I highly, highly recommend that you concentrate on at least 3 marketing strategies. That's one of the things that we concentrate on in the Listing Collective to keep our listing pipelines full. So we have a consistent lead flow and a consistent sales record of listings. What are those 3, you ask? Well, I don't know. One of the things that I pride myself in the collective is that we really look at each individual person. What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? What do they like to do? What do they not like to do? And then custom tailor marketing strategies for them based on all that and their personality types, what have you. I think that foundationally, everybody should have at least their SOI, your sphere of influence. You should have a top-notch CRM so that you can actually call your SOI and build the SOI. Now, I think building your SOI is just as important as calling your SOI. So you should be contacting everybody in your SOI at least 3 to 4 times a year, minimum. And you can mix it up with emails, hand notes, phone calls. Did I say emails? Seeing them on the street, taking them out for coffee. One of the things that I used to do a lot, although I don't do so much now in Panama, is when I was living in San Francisco, I would socialize with them. I'd invite my top past clients and my top referral sources to dinners at my house. I'd take them out to dinner. There's just a lot of take them out for coffee, have lunch with them, you name it. So working your SOI is really key, but building your SOI is even more important. So what do you want to do? You want to actually start calling professionals. Who are the professionals in your marketplace, in your city or town, that are working with the rich people, the high net worth individuals? Make friends with them. We have a whole strategy in the collective on how you can build your SOI and increase it, add 200 people per year to your SOI, but 200 people per year that are actually working with high net worth individuals. So you're talking about any kind of attorney, you're talking about CPAs, stockbrokers, insurance agents, you name it. Just cold call them out of the blue and just say, hey, I hear you do great work. Can I stay in touch with you for referrals? That's my script. It's super simple, it's super easy, and everybody always says yes, because they don't know whether you're actually going to give them referrals or get referrals from them. So here's the deal. Make sure that your one stream of listings is your SOI, and you're not only working your SOI, but you're building your SOI with those high net worth individual professional providers that are going to give you those referrals. So that's number 1. What are the other two, you ask? Well, I don't know. Again, it's based on what you like to do. We have people in the collective knocking on doors, which I personally can't stand, but he's killing it with door knocking. We have people working probates. I love probates myself personally. It's a great way to increase your average sales price, and it doesn't affect, I should say they're not affected by anything that's going on politically or economically, because people die all the time, so I'm really big on probates. We have people calling out of area owners. That's another really good source. If you have landlords that are just sick of being a landlord, or maybe their depreciation is all used up and it's not really that great of an investment for them anymore, they're prime pickings for you in that situation. I've got a great skip tracer guy too if you want one, to actually get the contact information for people. But you know, expireds, FSBOs, NODs, notice of defaults, divorces, volunteering at nonprofit organizations. I've done that for so long and got so many referrals from all the friendships and relationships I've built with nonprofit organizations that I've been involved in California. So I would say of all these things, if you're interested and want to jump on the phone, call me, hit the link down below, book a call with me, and let's talk about what would work for you. But if you, for instance, were working your SOI and building your SOI, so that's number one, and if you were doing probate listings, that's number two, and number three could be out of area owners. There, you have 3 streams of listings that you're working and marketing every single day, Monday through Friday. That's what you want to be doing. So you want to take your prospecting window. Everybody should be working a certain time. I highly recommend picking a certain time every single day. For me personally, it's from 8:30 a.m. to 10:30, 11 a.m. every single day. And work your SOI, I'm calling expireds, and I'm also working probates. So I'm doing that every single day because I really want to put that energy out into the universe that I am going to fill up my listing pipeline. No matter what happens, I'm putting that good energy out to the universe that I am looking for listings. And I always, like I always say, never judge the success of your day on your results, judge the success of your day on your actions. So I don't freak out if I spend 2.5 hours every single day and I don't get any listing appointments. No. But I just had a real interesting listing. One of the people, amazing guy in Northern California, I just had a coaching call with him yesterday. And we were talking about the fact that sometimes just the fact that you're putting that energy out there, that you're actually prospecting, because he got really busy. And guess what? Stopped prospecting, and then he closed all his deals, and now he's dead in the water. And just yesterday, we had a coaching call, and I said, I don't know how we ended up talking about the energy you're putting out prospecting also contributes to you manifesting listings, also contributes to you to your coaching, your past clients contacting you. So it just has a real positive effect. He called me late last night and he said, I started back prospecting. He did 2 hours yesterday afternoon, and he got 1 listing appointment booked. And in addition, he got 1 offer on one of his existing listings, and he got a new client that just called him up out of the blue and wanted to list his house. So he got a listing appointment, an offer, and another listing appointment from the prospecting. So this stuff does work, people. You just have to put that energy in and make sure you're putting energy in every single day. It's the most important thing. You should not be really doing anything else. This is especially if you have no listings right now. You should not be doing anything else other than calling and talking to people. I did a whole nother video about how this is our job as listing agents. Talk to as many people as you can every single day, and make sure you're working at least 3 marketing strategies so you keep your listing pipeline filled with leads and you're consistently bringing on sellable listings that are going to sell in your particular marketplace. And if you want more information on how to do this and make this all happen in spades so that you can 2, 5, or 10x your listings today, fast. I want to get listings for you fast, not have to wait months and months and months. Hit that link down below and let's jump on a call. All right, guys, make it a great one.